I don't like them, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. I'm tired of the term red flag. I'm tired of the term. I feel like an old man talking about it. You guys got to understand. I don't know what generation, whatever. I'm not no 50-year-old man. I'm just trying to explain it to you the way I see it. Red flags. The term is cool. Okay, I'm gonna just say the term is cool. The way that you guys use it, bro, needs to stop. Anything is a red flag. Anything is a red flag. There was a rapper, I can't remember her name, really talented rapper, Doechii. And Doechii's hard, by the way. Doechii said one of her red flags is essentially straight men. Heterosexual men is her red flag. I'm not even going to try to dive into the meaning behind it. Don't know what it is. Don't want to even dive into what she said meaning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to jump into that. Because y'all gonna hop in my comments with all of your might. But listen, we're not gonna jump down that. But this is what I'm gonna say. Aside from whatever orientation, you know what I'm saying, whatever lifestyle that you live, whoever you love, all of that. Aside from that, because that don't matter. What matters is everything is not a red flag that you don't like. Everything is not a red flag. Oh, he has an Android. That's a red flag. At first, I'm like, oh, they're joking, right? But you guys have to understand, like, once a term comes out and one thing is said and it goes viral, it becomes law. You guys know that. Those are weird. Listen, men without beards is not a red flag. Football players are not red flags. Women that wear skirts are not red flags. Women with weaves are not red flags. What are you talking about? If you don't like something, just say, hey, that's not my preference. You guys are red flagging anything that you guys can't understand. Men with hair dye in their hair. What? Just say you don't find that attractive. It's simple. It's simple. Just say you don't find that attractive. Men who eat red meat, red flag. What are you talking about? Like, what? It's a. You know what it is? We're using the term incorrectly, or something. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: the term red flag, I think it sounds worse than it really is. I think that might be the issue. What might be the issue is not the term. It's how it sounds, right? Because red flag sounds like, oh no, oh what, you know what I mean? When it's just like these little small things. Like an argumentative person is a red flag, be it friendship or relationship, is a red flag. Because then you're arguing all the time. Because just for the love of the game, like, you know what I'm saying? Why? Like a person that fights physically wants to put their hands on you. It's a red flag. It's definitely a red flag. Somebody, maybe to some people, a criminal record might be a red flag. A cheater should be a red flag. A liar should be a red flag. A manipulative person, a narcissist, you know what I'm saying? All these different things could be a red flag. Let's be real. If you've ever dated a narcissist, y'all you know what it is. It's a red flag. It's crazy, but it's a red flag. But nonetheless, like I said, I think we come up with these terms and we just sensationalize the term, and the term goes viral. Everybody wants to use it because it's an in term to use. Nobody bothers to find out what it is and when it's commonly used. Doesn't make a difference, because that one YouTuber, or that one Instagram person, or that one person on TikTok said it, so must be lit. Oh, it's lit, all right, but find out what it means. We did that same thing with the term, with the word narcissist, right? Man, we was calling people narcissists for you. He cooked dinner and he needed me to tell him it was good. If you're a narcissist, just say that. I need you to look up the word. Cause you had people that can't really spell using the word, and they were spelling it online all messed up. You don't know what it means or how to spell it. It's wild. It's wild work. You need to fix that. You need to handle that. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. I sat there and watched us as almost a generation just jump into mental health and sift through it. And all we did, we jumped into it, took a shit, spreaded the shit around, and took 2 or 3 words out of it, misused them, and then carried on. Like, if you're either a narcissist, you got red flags going on, you're toxic, all these different terms. Basically what it is I think my generation started going to therapy, which, you know, people should go to therapy. And we started to started to learn a little bit about us, learn some words and different things like that, and coping skills and things like that. So then we regurgitate them on social media, and we don't do it properly because we're not therapists, or we didn't bother to figure out exactly what they meant. And here we are today with toxic and red flag and narcissist, and these are all real terms. It's just the wrong people are using them, and then when they get used, the wrong people are hearing about it, and then it's just a whole thing. I'd like to put red flag either to rest or use it properly, because everybody's not a red. Everything that you see that isn't the best thing for you is not a red flag. Also, the problem is when you say it's a red flag, now it becomes one for everybody else. I'm just saying. I've had red flags. I did a video on an ex-girlfriend that I had years ago, early 20s, late teens. Right? I did a video on her. That was a red flag. Telling me black people don't have any heritage or any culture, that's a red flag for sure. Yeah, if you black, that's a red flag. Now, if you're not black, then if you're part of her culture, then that works. You know what I'm saying? But if you black, that's a red flag. Yeah, man. The terminology, the mental health terms that we're using and slaughtering them, we got to get rid of. These are real terms that are used in sessions with therapists to help people, to help patients understand things that they're going through in life and learn real life coping skills. You know what I mean? And we're taking them and we're just, because not enough of us are going to therapy to understand what these terms really mean. We're not. A lot of us are not. A lot of us are like just hearing about it. We're doing the work, but we're just hearing about it. And when you just hear about it, you're usually hearing it from the wrong person, unfortunately. So you guys, I would say with this, be very careful on the type of terms you use and how you use them around people. A red flag, the term ain't that deep, but it's the way we're using it frivolously. We use that for anything. Like the first example I gave you, Android is a red flag. Listen, I get it, it's a joke. It ain't a big deal, but come on now. Come on now. I'm a big fan of people checking their mental health, people making sure that their mental health is checked and okay, and I'm big on that. If you know, if you need it, I'm big on that. I'm big on that. Like, you're stepping on something that's real. I don't like it. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep you all too much longer. Like I said, I don't want to mumble, whatever. So I'm gonna holler at you. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. You know how I feel about it.